I joined a dating site for people my age called Carbon Dating. I asked a woman on the site for her number. She told me it was 140/95.
Today we're highlighting Andy Huggins, a hilarious comedian that conservatives will love.
When I started doing stand-up, everyone told me it was a great way to meet women. We'll see. The great thing about dating a woman my own age, I don't worry about meeting her parents. Before I got my hearing aids, my crowd work was terrible. I asked an audience member where he was from. He said, my mama. I heard Miami and said, I've been there. Recently, my Uber driver was from Egypt, and when I got into his car, he was talking over a phone in Arabic, only I didn't see any device, so I thought he was talking to me, using syllables I didn't recognize. And I thought, so, this is what a stroke is like. I've become clumsy in my old age. Anybody ever drop their phone in the toilet? There you go. I did, and after I did, I put my phone in a bag of rice. Anybody ever drop a bag of rice in the toilet? I took a quiz on Facebook called, What's Your Spirit Animal? I got extinct. I had a colonoscopy, and when it was over, they said, we'll see you in 10 years. And I thought, you will. I tried using that face aging app. They said, nah, you're good. I'm a gamer. Do we have any gamers? What's your game?
Rocket League.
I'm sorry?
Rocket League.
Rocket League. Tic-tac-toe. Sometimes till 7 o'clock at night. Walking can be difficult for me at times. I do worry about tripping and falling, so I wear a helmet. I also worry about looking ridiculous, so I carry a skateboard. I used to smoke cigarettes. I was a heavy smoker. I would even smoke when I went jogging, which is stupid, of course. So I quit jogging. I got a brochure in the mail for a prepaid cremation. No, it's a great deal. If you die in a fire, you get half your money back. Thinking of getting a tattoo? I'm just not sure what kind I want to get yet. I'm thinking maybe barbed wire, a skull, my home address. It's tough getting older. Went into an antique store, they wouldn't let me leave. Looked up, saw that light, started to walk towards it. I asked Siri a question about my life expectancy, and she changed the subject. There's some advantages to being my age. Frequently, people will stand and offer me their seat, which is great on the bus, a little creepy in the men's room. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I can now ride the city buses of Houston for free, which is great news for the women of Houston. I can be anywhere in 4.5 hours. I went to the doctor because I thought I had arthritis. I don't. I have early onset rigor mortis. A friend asked me if I wanted to participate in the Adopt a Grandparent program. I said, sure. Now I have a 95-year-old man on my hands. I'd love to be a grandfather, but I don't even have children. I need to get busy.
No time like the present, Andy.
Ladies, if you're ever in Houston, I can be anywhere in 4.5 hours. Every time I leave my apartment, I have to go back because I forgot something. Tonight, I reached for my wallet, and wouldn't you know it, I'd forgotten my pants. I found this new technique which has improved my memory. I quit listening to people, so I have less crap to remember. In college, I wrote a paper entitled The History of Public Intoxication in the United States of America from Colonial Times to early this morning. I flunked out of college twice. First time because I was a drunk. Second time I was sober, but the shit was hard. I love drinking during the holidays. I get drunk and go trick-or-treating.
What?
Every holiday I would get drunk and go trick-or-treating. I love drinking before a show. Not my show, Good Morning America. I got arrested once for drunk driving. Not only was I drunk, but I'd been smoking hash. When I took the breathalyzer test, I inhaled, tried to pass it to the cop. YOLO. So I was arrested, pled guilty. For my community service, I left the community. My first Alcoholics Anonymous meeting did not go well. I mean, it's anonymous, right? I wore a ski mask. I am 74 years old. Life expectancy for men is 76 years. Life expectancy for women is 81 years. I figure if I transition...
That was the joke that got me introduced to Andy, man.
I just paid off my student loan. My new hearing aids are great. I can now hear the safe word. New watch will tell me how many steps I've taken today. 47. No wonder I'm tired. As far as social media goes, you can follow me on the bulletin board at Kroger's. Or my chart. Speaking of which, because of my bad back, I've had several MRIs, and it's been determined that I have thin bones. And as it happens, Thin Bones is also my gangster name. Because of my thin bones, I'm very unsteady when I walk. People step aside for thin bones. 52. My fingers are no longer nimble. I can't, if I'm pissed off at somebody, I can't give them the finger. Instead, I give them the claw. I'm a worrier. I worry about everything. I worry about dying young. I'll go to hell. A con man got me so confused, I gave him all my banking information. He took one look at my account and put money in. I saw a beautiful lady, and without thinking, I blurted out, "Oh my God, you're beautiful." And she blurted out, "Oh my God, get out of the ladies' room." I have an inner child, but I don't think it's mine. I fell asleep in my swivel chair and dreamed I was a tornado. I'm a player. Mostly checkers. Sometimes till 7 in the evening. Long time ago, I was in bed with a cheerleader, and she whispered in my ear, "Give me the D." I whispered in her ear, "D," then waited for the next letter. I swear to God, I'll jump. I swear to God. I ain't kidding. Sorry.
Probably break every bone in his body, too.
I exercise. I start every morning with 10 minutes of coughing in place, followed by 15 minutes of CPR. A friend on Facebook suggested I get a bicycle. That friend's been blocked. I've quit a lot of bad habits in my life. With the help of nicotine gum, I was able to quit the patch. And with the help of cigarettes, I was able to quit nicotine gum.
I think that's backwards.
I'm not on Twitter, but I will stop people on the street and tell them shit they're not interested in. That's hashtag where you going, hashtag I'm not done talking. Hashtag catch these hands. I was on the internet earlier researching my family history. Turns out I'm Scotch-Irish on my mom's side, Scotch and soda on my dad's. But I did quit doing drugs in 1985. I wanted to focus on my drinking. So now, no alcohol. No alcohol. What I drink now, my favorite drink is Red Bull and Metamucil. We met in a grocery store. My mind was wandering. Accidentally bumped into Laura. Laura got annoyed, said, "WTF?" Said, "No, AARP." For our first date, we went out to dinner, or as Laura called it, lunch. Our first night together was a disaster. Laura believes in the zombie apocalypse, and I forgot to tell her I sleepwalk. I wanted to be fair with Laura, so I told her I was older than I looked. She said that's not possible. Laura slept on camouflage pajamas, slept in camouflage pajamas on camouflage bed sheets. Instead of foreplay, I had to go on reconnaissance. Didn't always go well in the bedroom. Lord didn't hesitate to let me know. One morning I woke up and my body was outlined in chalk. There were pennies in my eyes. Laura got pissed when we broke up. I don't own a car, so she keyed a Metro bus. So now I'm on the lookout for a rich widow woman. I want to spend my twilight years as some lady's geezer toy. A geezer toy is like a boy toy, but with shorter hours. A lady asked me if I wanted to participate in a polyamorous relationship, which involves multiple partners. I said, sure, but we're going to need name tags. I will pay anybody $50,000 to find me a lady friend. Now she has to be kind, she has to be fun, and she has to be wealthy because I'm going to owe somebody $50,000. Once I spent 3 minutes looking for my phone while I was talking on it. And the idiot I was talking to was no help. He said, do you want me to call you? I was on America's Got Talent about 6 years ago, and Mel B of the Spice Girls did not like my jokes, which was disappointing because I wanted to open for her group. I could have been Old Spice. I was in a production of West Side Story. I played Alfred.
Alfred of West Side Story.
I am blessed to be able to do stand-up at my age. There are problems from time to time. A couple of Saturdays ago, before I went on stage, I asked the club manager, how much time do I have? He said, can't be much. Yeah, it's I'm easily confused. At my last show, I got confused and dropped the mic at the beginning of my act. You all have been very kind. Get home safely.
What'd you think about Andy? Want to see more of him on the channel? Drop a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Conservative Vibes. I'm CV, and I'll see you in the next video.